Hey there, folks. I'm Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny, and tonight I'm just going to sit here and crochet with y'all. Anybody who has anything on the hook, go ahead and grab it and we'll crochet. I'm going to show you what I'm making. It is a baby blanket in this stitch here. I don't know what the stitch is called. I found it, the pattern on Daisy Farm Crochet, and it's using Bernat Baby Velvet yarn. Now, velvet yarn is a little bit difficult to work with because you really have to crochet tightly. And so this little swatch here that's 32 inches across, see there, and it's only about 5 inches long so far. It's taken me 2 days because you have to crochet so tightly, and my hands start cramping, especially this one where I hold the yarn. But I'm determined to get it finished and work on it for as long as I can while we're here tonight. Now I have another one that I'm making. Oh, by the way, I wanted to talk about this yarn a little bit. They're saying that it's a 4-weight yarn. It's a little thicker than a 4-weight. I would call it a very thick 4-weight, not quite a 5. And the crochet hook that they say to use is a 5mm, which is an H. That don't sound right. It could be an I. But I'm using a 4.5mm, which is kind of like a G plus. It's a size 7 crochet hook. I love this hook. This is one of my very favorite hook sizes to use for smaller yarns. The reason they say to use a smaller hook with this particular yarn that is almost a 5-weight is so that you can get your stitches really tight. And if you can notice, this has, even though I'm doing really tight stitches, it has plenty of drape, so it's going to make a good blanket. And there's 300 and, I don't know, let's see. Oh, 492 yards, 450 meters in each one of these balls of yarn. So I'll be able to do this blanket with, I could do it with 2 balls of yarn, but I'll probably end up putting a few extra rows on and making it a little bit longer than a square, and then putting a border around it. So that'll take extra yarn. I have 3 balls of yarn to do this with. So that's a good thing. I always like to buy more yarn than what I think I'm going to need, so that I can complete a project. And a lot of times I like to make a little hat to match the baby blankets. And so I do that. Anyhow, the other yarn or blanket that I'm making is a pretty little stitch that I got the pattern from Allison Russell Crochet. She's on YouTube, so is Daisy Farm Crochet. Both of them are YouTube channels. Hey, Rudy, how are you doing tonight? But I'm making this, and I haven't gotten very far on this either. But every time my hand gets too tired to crochet with real tightly, I will switch to this. So making 2 blankets at a time is a lot more difficult for me than making 1 at a time. I like to make 1 at a time and blow through it and get things accomplished quickly. The last baby blanket that I made, I took to my son's baby shower for him and his girlfriend, and I made that blanket in 2.5 days. But that's the way I like to get things done, truly. Let's see. Put skip there. But I'm using for this peach colored blanket. The name of this color is called Bellini, and it's only 273 yards. It is a 100% bamboo viscose. Bamboo, viscose made from bamboo. It is a lightweight yarn. It's a number 3. And you can throw this one in the washer and dryer. And actually, the label says you can throw this velvet in the washer and dryer too. So that's going to be interesting to see if that'll work. But I'm using the same size hook for this blanket as I am for the velvet blanket. And that makes it really convenient, you know, so I don't have to switch hooks back and forth. And I know what I'm, I don't get to lose my hook every time I switch projects. Hey guys, Desire, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming in. I'm making, here, I'll do this again. I'm making another baby blanket for my new grandbaby made out of this Bernat baby velvet yarn. And the neat thing about it is the pattern is the same on both sides. So there's not a wrong side or a right side. And I love that. I do too. I do too. I love to crochet with number 3 yarn. And you know, I don't know if I told you this or not, but it's going to be a Christmas baby. The baby is due either the 19th or 20th of December. So I bought this pretty red yarn from Stinley, and it's a number 2. And I tried to make, my lighting is not very good here, but I tried to make this, it was going to be a square blanket. And there. But I've decided to rip that out and do something else. I haven't decided what yet, so it's just sitting on the back burner. But I love the way it graduates from this bright red all the way down to this deep red. And then the other blanket that I'm making is this pattern here in a Bellini peach color. And it's basically just some double crochet V-stitches with a puff stitch in the middle. And it's a very simple pattern, and I really like it. But as I was saying earlier, it's taking me so much longer to do 2 blankets at one time than it normally takes me to make 1 blanket. And the last blanket I made to take to the baby shower last weekend it only took me 2.5 days to make that. But I've been working on both of these for 2 days straight. And I've only got, you know, this much done on each one, maybe 6, at the most 6 inches. So that's a little frustrating, but you have to crochet extremely tight with this velvet yarn, or it will, they call it worming. So what will happen is your stitches will kind of start coming apart in the bottom as you work. And I don't want that to happen. So if you crochet really, really tight, it won't do that. I'm so, Ona, how are you doing, my dear? It's so good to see you. I've been enjoying watching you this week. But I got that yarn and I got those blankets going. And I guess I'll show off my Hobbi stash. Okay, I don't know if you say this company's name Hobbi or Hobbi. But they were having a sale on, hello, honey. Poppy just came in from the store. Excuse him just for a minute, please. He might be making noise.
You really want to make a noise, sucker?
No, you're rattling, Dad. So anyhow, they were having a sale. That's the company name right there. And it's a company out of Denmark. And I saw on Facebook where they were having bags, mystery bags, on sale for $11.98 a bag. And I said, well, I got to have a couple of those. That's pretty cheap for yarn, you know. And it was like 1.5 pounds of yarn for that price. Well, let me show you what I got. Now, the contents of this bag is 2 separate bags. So I bought 2. I paid like $25 with all, you know, shipping and all that for 2 bags of yarn, which I didn't think was bad. So I got, these are all 3 weight, God's Desire. this beautiful green color that I really like. Good night, dear. This one is, there's only 2 4-weights. Let me find them. Okay. These are 2 4-weights. It's called Hobbi Everyday Acrylic XL. See that? And the XL means it's a 4-weight instead of a 3-weight. But I got this pretty orange color. I don't know what I'll do with it. And this real nice yellow. Yellow's not my favorite color, but I'll figure out something to do with it. The other ones are Hobbi Everyday Acrylic. 100% acrylic, 3-weight. And I am so excited to figure out something to do with the screen. Now, look at this screen. My voice is all messed up. But I got a Christmas green, and I think these would look really pretty together in something. Let me see how many yards this is. It's 100 grams, 382 yards in each ball. And if you are not in the U.S., that's 350 meters. So then I got 3 balls of this medium gray color. Not a fan of gray, but it comes in handy when you need a neutral, right? And then I got these 2 pretty blues. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 balls of yarn for $22. So that would be about $2.20 a ball. Not a bad deal. I'm very happy with it. I'm trying not to buy more yarn, but I had a $10 voucher at Michael's. So I got some of the velvet yarn. God's desire, I'm a sucker for a sale. You hear me? That is the truth. Especially when it comes to yarn. I have a hard time saying no. And one of these days, I'll show y'all my yarn stash, and you will understand completely what I'm talking about. Mona, would you like me to send you a link? Let me know in the comments if you do. If not, because I know you're trying to rest. Buying yarn is a weakness of mine. Truly. Truly a weakness. There was something else I wanted to show. I think I showed this to Mona the other night. Did y'all see my box of persimmons? Look how pretty that one's getting. Woo! It's got a little blemish on it, but I don't care. I can cut that out. That one's perfect. It's going to be perfect to eat tomorrow for breakfast. And then I've got some that aren't quite so ripe yet, but I'm just going to wait on them. I've got a box of 3, 6. The dog ate one, and I gave one to one of my crochet buddies. So I had 8. Hey, Bone Tiger, how are you doing? How'd you enjoy your cruise? Okay, I'll send you one, okay? Just give me 1 second. Copy. Oh, no, that's not the right. Y'all just bear with me 1 moment. And I'll get some more entertainment up here. The cruise was good. That's wonderful. Hey, Yankee Kyle, how are you doing this evening? It's good to see. I haven't seen you in a long time. Glad to be home. It's good to get away. But yes, I agree 1,000%. It is good to get away. But boy, hitting your own bed that first night home is amazing, isn't it? All right, Mona, I just sent the email to you, dear. Charlotte, I'm just blessed to be alive and well every day and night. Yes, sir. Aren't we all? We are all very blessed to even just be breathing right now or anytime, you know, but that's how I feel. Ever since I had that heart attack 5 years ago, I feel like I have every day is a gift. Every single day is a gift. One more thing I wanted to, oh, look, y'all, I got this book. I don't know if y'all watch Candace Owens or not, but I just love her. And she was recommending this book, Chaos by Tom O'Neill. And I've only read the first 4 pages so far. But it's about Charles Manson and how there's some kind of proof that the FBI and the CIA were involved in creating people like him by brainwashing them and kind of creating mercenaries that would go out and kill folks and have no memory of it. Weird. It's a very conspiracy type book. A lot of people call it true crime. Right now, my opinion on it is conspiracy. But that might change when I read the book, right? You just never know. I'm at work, so if I disappear, don't. Oh, I certainly won't, Bone Tired. I understand 100%. Let me show y'all what else I got recently. Just the other day. It's a hydroponic garden, just like the one I have back here, only it's a different brand. Now, I bought this brand because it was on super sale. It was $31.99 at Amazon. But GT Jr. suggested this brand even before I bought that one. I bought that one because it was cheaper. Well, after I bought it, he was telling me all the reasons that he thought that this one was a good brand. So I decided that I was going to buy them both and kind of do a little test this winter to find out if one is better than the other or if they're both basically the same. And that it doesn't matter, that a garden is a garden. Hydroponic is hydroponic. So we'll see. You know, a lot of times I think it has to do with the pump. And if the pump is powerful enough, does it run long enough? Does it have enough lifespan to grow something? I think that's the biggest thing. Black Friday sales on Amazon from, you know what? I can put that up there. What am I doing? From 11/24 to 11/29. That is good to know. Good to know. Because I took all my Christmas club money out of the bank and put it in my other account so that I could spend it. And I'm going to do all my Christmas shopping. I want to have it done before December 1st. Because there's nothing in the world like being stressed out at Christmas time, trying to decide what you want to get for people. And I think it takes the joy out of the season. That's just my opinion. Okay, now this one is a black machine. It has a power button, a fruits and flowers setting, a vegetable setting, and a pump setting. I'm not quite sure what the pump setting's for. I guess I'll have to read the directions about that. Get all this stuff out of my way. See. Oh, there's. Y'all take a minute and welcome Mona to the panel. Hey there, Mona.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about
you? Me sitting back there forever.
I'm so sorry.
You all right. You all right. You showing your stuff. That looked like the one I got.
It is. It is. Now, I'm wondering if it just, does this thing tilt or anything, or should I leave it alone? Okay. No. Okay. Well, there it is.
Now, I think it comes all the way out.
Like straight up. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's tall.
Yeah. Yeah. So because your food is gonna get that tall, so you know, Yeah.
Right. That is wonderful. I don't think my other one goes that tall.
No, mine don't either.
Okay, okay. And then it comes with, I guess, all the accoutrement. Let's see. I don't want to break
It's
anything.
on the inside. You ain't gonna break
Yeah.
it.
Okay, okay, I got it. It flips that way. So I've got all of my little dirt things.
Yeah.
What do they call it? The coals?
Do you know how to use it?
Shoot, no, I'm gonna have to read the directions on both of them.
What you do is with those cones, you make sure you soak them overnight.
Okay.
Or for several hours or whatever till they're good and wet, because you don't want to put it in the solution and with your seeds and it end up sucking everything up, and then you won't have
And
no
then
water.
you have no water in the bottom.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And then these are little caps, covers for your holes here.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes a humidity dome for your new seedlings, right?
Did it come with any? I think it did.
Yeah, and these little plastic doodads.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But see, because I had to make my own
Oh, no.
with the other one I had. My first one that I got, I had to make my own. That right there is stakes.
Oh, so you can tie like your plant to it as it grows.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Got that. Got that. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting seeds. Oh no, this is plant food. Plant food.
And don't do like me. Ah, ah.
Oh, did you use the whole thing?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yeah, because on the machine it has a light, so when it don't have enough water, the light will flash, right?
Right.
So you put the water in there, and it'll go out when it's at the right level, right?
Right.
So when they said it needed some food, I went to put the food in there, and the light didn't go out. So I put some more in there, and it didn't go out. So I put some
Oh, Mona. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. See, now that makes me sure that I need to read my directions, because I would do something like that. I know I would.
I read
directions.
it said half a cup or something, not a cup, but the cap.
Mm-hmm.
But I still poured it all in there because the light didn't go out. I'm looking for the light to go out.
Okay, okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah,
Because I would do something like that.
Yeah, I did do it.
Let's see. Let me put this back, and that way I can. Well, I'm happy with this. I got basically the same stuff on the inside of it that I got with the other, so that's good. Now,
Yes.
The fertilizer stuff, if I use it like I'm supposed to, will it last a whole till your plants are grown?
No.
No, I have to buy
Read
some
that
more.
directions, because when okay, when you when it says it don't have no water,
Right.
it's going. I don't know about that one, but the one that I have, my first one, my first arrow garden,
Mm-hmm.
it indicates when I need water. I pour water in there. You know what I'm saying? And then when it indicates it need food, that's when I put the food. I didn't put it in there, any other time. But during the course, you're not gonna use just the you probably gonna need to. I bought another bottle.
Okay.
So I can be ready. So I have enough food for all three of mine.
Okay.
I have 3 of them now.
Well, I have 2 of these gold ones, and I have this one.
Okay.
But for the winter indoor gardening, I'm just going to use these 2.
I'm going to use all 3 of mine.
I'm going to use my other one to start seeds in January to put out in the garden.
Now think about it. When you do that, your seeds been sitting in water all this time.
Yeah.
You're gonna be taking your seeds out of water and putting it in soil.
Right.
So that means you're gonna have to slowly but surely bring it to that soil. Gonna have to be wet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. I'll probably put the drip on it and just leave it on for a while,
For a while,
like a week.
yeah. I don't know because what I did was my stuff died because when I pulled mine out and put it outside, I left and went on a cruise.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So you and you expected that stuff to just live.
I did. I didn't know that was my first, I didn't know.
That's what it's supposed to do. It's
hold
supposed
on,
to
let me
live.
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right. Well, this is my first time doing hydroponic style gardening. And I'm really hoping that it works out well. If it doesn't, well, I'll just keep growing in the yard like I always do. But right now, I've got army worms attacking my collard greens.
Uh-oh.
Yes, ma'am. They look like little lacy leaves all over that dang garden. I'm so mad I could
Right.
So I went out there last night and sprayed, or this morning, and sprayed some Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew all over them. It's an organic. That's what I always use. For spray.
Okay.
And it tends to work fairly well. I mean, every time it rains, you got to go redo it.
Right.
It washes off.
Yeah.
But it works. And it beats 7 Dust because I don't like using 7 Dust because it just poisons you and the ground, So I did that, and I guess I'll go out tomorrow and see if I've annihilated most of them. But here's the funny thing: I've got collards and mustards all mixed in together. None of those bugs have eaten a mustard leaf.
They don't like greens.
Fine, I like them. That's more for me, right? But I can't stand those stinking worms. They attack my garden every season. It don't matter if it's winter, spring, summer, or fall. They get it. They get that dang garden, and it makes me mad as fire. Hey, Robin.
Hey.
So anyhow, that's where I'm at with that. Now let me tell you what else happened in my garden. I'm gonna have to make a video and show everybody. You ain't gonna believe it. So when I was planting the mustards and the collard greens, and I planted some kohlrabi and some cilantro, and anyhow, I'm out there planting, and my dog, who was about a 75-pound, 11-month-old puppy, got a hold of my seeds and starts shaking these seeds.
He's trying to help you plant the seed.
Bless his little heart. You know what he ended up doing? He got a hold of some. Remember I told you I was growing those trombone squash with the long neck, and it kind of looks a little obscene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I thought that's what he grabbed. That is not what he grabbed. I learned yesterday. I was looking at the vines that were growing along the ground.
Right.
And something looked different about them. And I looked over at the ones I had growing on the trellis, and I noticed they have yellow flowers on them. Yeah. And these ones on the ground have white flowers.
Yeah.
Well, that clued me into what it was. I have bought birdhouse gourds growing all over my yard.
You have what?
It's called a birdhouse gourd. Have you ever seen one?
Birdhouse gourd? I think I've seen it on one of them books.
Yeah,
it's the one that you can make the birdhouses out of.
Yeah. I bought some not long ago, and I grew them all along that trellis a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed growing them. They made really pretty little gourds, but they're kind of useless to me.
Well, make some birdhouse and put them along your fence so the birds will have somewhere to go, in the wintertime and stuff.
Yeah, I could do that, but then they stick around and eat my tomatoes in the spring.
Okay, if you give it water, they ain't gonna mess with your tomatoes because you giving them water.
Well, I got 2 bird water, bird baths out there.
If you got bird bath out there, they shouldn't mess with your tomatoes.
Okay.
Because all they messing with the tomatoes for is
The
for
water.
the liquid. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need water.
I heard they are invasive. Do you mean the birdhouse gourds?
Gourds? Yeah.
They could be. I don't know yet.
They will be because the dogs shook all the leaves, the seeds.
They might be invasive. We don't know.
They're going to be invasive.
I will tell you this. I've got 2 that are growing in a 16-foot area.
Oh, wow.
I measured it the other day. And one of them's got a gourd on it. But you know, I learned too that these types of gourds, they don't get pollinated the same way as a squash. Even though the flowers look very similar, they get pollinated at night by some kind of moth. And that's why you never see an open flower during the day. If you wait till just after the sun goes down, all the flowers come out. It's really interesting. But
that would make me want to be outside at night.
Yeah.
Just going to it.
Well, you know, the last hurricane tore up my porch swing that I used to have in my garden.
Yeah.
And that's where I used to sit most of my days, was out there in that porch swing. And I do videos out there and that kind of thing. And I haven't been able to do that since the hurricane. So I told Poppy that this winter, when they all go on sale on clearance, I'm going to buy myself a new porch swing. Okay. And it don't have to be fancy. It can be from the Walmart bin. It can be from Dirt Cheap. It could be from anywhere. I just want a place to sit out in my garden so I can enjoy it. Right. You know. But it's almost time for us to. Hey, Grumpus, how are you doing?
Hey, Grumpus.
If you want a link, I'll send you one. Let me know. I didn't even think about sending you one. I feel bad now. Now I talked to.
See how she is, Grumpus.
I talked to Grumpus the other day, and he sounds so much better than he did a week or 2 ago. Yeah. And I'm real happy for him. What y'all doing with all that spaghetti? I'm making a blanket.
And I'm looming a hat.
Yeah. And I won't get any further tonight. Do you know that this little bitty swatch here, Mona? Now it's 32 inches long. It's about 5 inches across. It's taken me 2.5 days now.
Yep. So now you know what I was going through when I was crocheting all them scarves.
Right.
There was no way I can do 100 of them by the end of the year.
No way. Well, and this is a stitch every stitch. There's no skipping stitches. And it's all double crochet.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Double crochet, front post, back post.
Yep. That's what this is. 2 front posts, 2 back posts. 2 front posts, 2 back posts. Yeah. And it's making my hands hurt really bad. Yeah. So when I get tired and my hand starts cramping, I move over to this one.
Yeah, you got a lot of space. You can.
And
yeah, it's faster.
This is easy. It's a 3-weight yarn, and there's no tightness. You don't have to pull tight on it to keep it from unraveling.
Look what we have here.
This you're off to bed. First cardio rehab early in the morning. Well, good luck to you.
Oh, wow.
Let me know how it goes. And sleep well, my friend. Sleep well.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, he said he went to his first doctor appointment after the surgery for a recheck, and they think he's doing really, really amazingly well.
Good. I told you the technology is different now.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be. There's this movie called The Hands That God Made. I think the name of it is.
Yeah.
That movie had me crying the whole time.
No kidding.
Because if it wasn't for them, the doctor and Vivian, oh man, I forgot the man's name. If it wasn't for them two, I don't think we would be where we are right now.
Is that right?
Right. They was
And-
determined to learn how to do a heart bypass.
I'll be.
Yeah, but you have to watch it to see to understand what I'm
I'll do
talking
that.
about.
Well,
Yeah.
look, a bypass surgery is not on my list of things to do.
I should hope not.
That's what I'm hoping.
But you'll find out where it came from and how it came about.
Right, and the determination.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's history. It's a true story.
Yeah, and it's called, what's the name of it?
Let
me see.
Let me look it
See
up.
if I can find it. Something the Lord made.
God, I think that's what.
A cardiologist, self-confident to the point of arrogance.
Yep.
Leaves Vanderbilt for Johns Hopkins. Okay.
Yep. That's it right there.
Something the Lord made. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yep. That's it.
Hey, beauty.
That's it.
My daughter just got in from taking some time out with one of her friends and hanging out for how many hours now? About 5 hours.
That's how long I've been hanging out with Milo every day this week.
Yeah, I know.
And you can watch it on YouTube.
Good. Y'all go watch it on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. That's where I watched it, on YouTube.
He lived from 1899 to 1964.
Yeah.
Swimming for 3.
She went to the pool and swam for 3 solid hours.
What?
My daughter.
I have done that every single day this week, and my legs are killing me.
She said her legs hurt.
I need to go to the pool and walk back and forth.
It feels great. It's awesome.
I said I was going to do that this
Say
winter.
hey to my friends. Look at my pretty girl here.
Hey,
friends.
how you doing?
Mona.
Good to see you.
Grandpa's, you've seen her 1,000 times. I done checked open heart from my bucket list. Yeah, well, you can have open heart now, okay? That is not one that I want to experience in this lifetime.
Yep, me too, Grumpus. Me too. I'm not gonna let him do it again.
You know?
Nope. They tried to put a defibrillator on me.
Yeah.
They want me to walk around with this machine on me to, if my heart stops, that it'll pump it back up. I told them no.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that. I put it on and they told me it was gonna cost me $4,000 out of my pocket. No, I don't want that. And then when I get to sweating and start shocking me in my back, and no, we're not doing that. And then it was stopping me from doing stuff.
Well,
so I'm like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. So, I gave him my attitude. So, it is what it is.
Well, you have the right to decide for yourself what you want to do, but I want you to make sure that you have all the education you need to make that decision.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yup, I sure do.
And then once you have it, then you make your decision and live with it.
And that's what I did.
Good.
That's
now, my daughter, not this daughter, my oldest daughter, who's almost 40. Hey, DJ. She got a pacemaker when she was 19.
Hey, DJ.
She has a condition called sick sinus syndrome.
Oh.
And it's not really a heart problem. It's a nerve problem.
Okay.
The sinus nerves in her heart don't communicate real well with her brain.
Oh.
And so once in a while, they just forget to beat.
Right.
So what she does is she'll flatline. We used to call it passing out. Now we call it flatlining because we know that's what it is.
Right.
And then, but it'll start beating on its own again after about 10 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. And then she comes to. Well, the pacemaker is what cured it. And whenever we went to the doctor consultation, for the pacemaker surgery, and they were telling us all about it. And she was, now get this, here she was 19 years old and absolutely terrified that her heart would continue to beat after she was dead.
Right.
And she said, what happens? What, if it's my time to die and I've got this pacemaker, is somebody going to be confused and think that I'm really dead when I'm not? And so what he told her was, we have a saying in cardiology, you can't beat dead meat.
Shut up.
That's what he told her. He said, once your heart stops beating, it don't matter what we do.
Right.
We cannot make it do what it don't want to do.
Right.
The only way we can make it beat with this pacemaker is if it wants to beat. And that made her happy. And she let him go on ahead and do it.
Okay. Good.
So, but I thought, of all the things in the world for this young 19-year-old girl to ask is, when it's my time to go, are they going to be confused?
Yeah.
I thought it was a morbid yet clever way to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I would
You
have
probably
been smart.
didn't know how to answer it, so that's what came to his brain.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm in a pickle. I can't find my hair tie, and my hair is making me hot. Hang on, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna mute myself and holler for my daughter.
Okay, she gonna holler. OMG, I never heard that. Look, hey GT, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hey Cypress Blue, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by, hanging out with us.
She ain't paying me no mind. Hey Laura, how are you? And GT, thanks for coming in tonight. You can't beat dead meat. Wow, we actually use a magnet to turn off the pacemaker after a patient passes away.
Oh wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to turn it off because if not, it's gonna keep on ticking.
Well, it'll keep trying to
Start it.
shock it. Yeah. But now she is determined that she wants to get rid of her pacemaker. My daughter is.
Why she want to get rid of it?
Well, she hasn't had an episode in 20
No.
years now, so she thinks she's cured.
No.
Well, her doctor, her new cardiologist that she got when we moved here, he has let her convince him to turn it down to where it only works like 5% of what it's supposed to.
Okay.
And she admitted to me the other day that she can feel it trying to pace. Basically, she gets a little jolt and she can feel it.
Oh.
And she's not used to that because it didn't used to have to work so much.
Right.
And I told her, I said, well, I think that that's your neon sign saying that you are not cured and you need that pacemaker. So you need to have him turn it up, replace the battery, whatever he's got to do to last you another 15 years.
Right.
Is dead. It isn't being.
Right. They always trying to practice on. Well, that's what they are. They practicing doctors. So
yeah.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. Leave it alone.
That's right. And she wants a smaller, technology has changed so much, like you said, just in the past 20 years, pacemakers have gotten smaller. The one she has now, it's kind of big, and they didn't put it in the same spot as they put the last one. The last one, you couldn't hardly see it.
Right.
This one is raised up a little bit, and she don't like that.
Right.
Because when she puts her bra on, it goes over. When a bathing suit,
get irritating.
Yeah. And even when she lays on her left side, it kind of smashes.
Yeah.
She can feel it. And
yeah.
she's hoping that they can get her a smaller one this time, or maybe even one of those remote ones that I'm not sure how it works. She hasn't explained all of it to me yet, but she has She hasn't had an episode. Exactly. Well, years ago, she wanted to do something, and I forget what it was, and she was acting like she was just fine, and she was arguing with me, and I said, Erica, you can't do that. You have a heart problem. She said, no, I don't. I said, well, they don't give out pacemakers for good behavior, darling.
Girl.
Geez. But, she wanted to do what she wanted to do. So,
Right.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
My ex has one. They phoned him to say it went off, but he never. Sometimes when it is doing what it's supposed to do and it's up as high, it's pacing at, I think they have her to where she doesn't go below 40 beats, maybe 50. Because she has bradycardia too, which is a slow heart rate.
Okay.
And so they don't want it going. I want to say they have it set at 40. So basically, if her heart drops below 40 beats a minute, it will start pacing her back up to about, I think, 70, because 80 was too much for her. She said she felt like she was having a panic attack when it hit 80.
It was beating too fast.
Mm-hmm. But, we used to wonder why she was so pale and why she never had any energy. And I'm like, well, shoot, no wonder your heart ain't beating fast enough. You're not having, you're not getting all the blood circulation that you need.
Right.
That was it. You should have seen her after she got the pacemaker. She was a different youngin'.
Yeah, I feel different.
I went and did this backwards. Good Lord. See, that's what happens when I talk too much.
But I don't have a pacemaker.
Both
I
times
just
did the
took
smack.
the veins out my leg and put it in my heart.
Right.
He's
Well,
only
a defib, doesn't that
his heart attack
do a similar thing? It basically, if your heart stops, it shocks you back into motion, right?
Yeah, we actually set them at 50, 60 beats per minute.
Yeah, Bone Tired's a cardiac nurse, I believe. Correct me
Yeah,
if I'm wrong.
my doctor said I'm living on 37%.
My ex has. Hang on.
But he look at me and just like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, my doctor asked me, "What are you doing?"
50 to 60 beats.
Would you like to know? Yeah. Chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Lord, that's terrible. But wow, we usually set them. And yes, they do call it practicing medicine. It's an art and a science. Indeed it is.
Yes.
Indeed it is. I just don't like the thought that they were practicing on my baby girl,
Right.
I don't mind if they practice on me.
On the back of my hands. I haven't seen. Grumpus, let me tell you, I used to have little bitty veins to where the needle wouldn't go in. Okay. Now it's like my veins is big enough for them to just go in there with no issues unless they don't know what they're doing. I had a major heart attack, took the left side, told Charlotte before he flatlined in front of me.
Yep. She did tell me that. Yep. Critical care nurse back in the day, been at it 30 years. Bone Tired, there's a special place in heaven for you.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Because it takes a lot. Oh my God. No wonder you go on a bunch of cruise. You need that. You need that. You need to go on a cruise all the time.
Well, Grumpus told me the other day, and I'm trying to tell all your business, Grumpus. If I'm telling too much, you let me know. Okay, he said the doctor told him he was 100% blocked in 2 arteries, 95% blocked in 1 artery, and I forget what the other artery was.
Yeah.
But it was a bunch.
Yeah.
And no wonder you can see veins now. You actually have blood flow, Grumpus.
Right. Make sure you always drink plenty of water. Plenty of water. Leave them sodas alone and don't smoke.
Does beer count?
That helps a whole lot because I
Does it?
used to smoke and I used to drink. I don't do none of that. I'm still here. They told me all I had was 15 years on the procedure that they did on me, and I'm working on 18.
And you look like you keeping on going too, girl.
Baby!
Amen.
Look at
Okay,
here.
Grumpus, just I don't want to say too much.
It's okay, Charlotte.
Okay.
Yeah. And I look like I'm in my 30s. Baby!
You do.
Maybe 40.
You do.
You know, maybe 40.
I never would have believed that you were as old as me. Not in a million years.
Yeah, I thought we're the same age. What you
We
talking
are.
about?
Well, you're
Oh.
a little bit older than me.
Oh, just put it out there.
Just saying, you know.
Look, yes, indeed. Look, I can't wait to get to doggone March.
80. Oh, March.
Yep.
So you have another birthday?
Yep. That's my birthday, baby. Look,
Isn't that one have some sort of digit of 6 in it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I thought so. See, mine's not till next year in December. I'll be 50. I'll be 59 this December.
Oh, okay. I'm 59 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am 60. People think I'm 44. Well, you're lucky, Miss Blue Laura,
that's what I'm talking
because
about.
I'm 59, and sometimes I get accused of. Never mind. I look old, but it just hit me in the last 5 years.
Yeah,
I'm starting to gray.
I'm just starting to gray.
And you think
I'm 71 and think I'm 30. Look, okay. I know that's right. I think I'm 32, Grumpus. Look.
So he's telling me that they're coming in and talking to him, and somebody asked him, well, how do you get around at home? And he said, what do you mean, how do I get around? He says, well, do you use a walker or anything like? He said, no, I don't use a walker. I was on a ladder just the other day.
Okay.
I laughed.
Look.
I'll tell you what.
But I tell you, I got a walker in there. So
yeah.
If I need one, I have one.
Y'all hear that dog?
I heard Mona and me are neighbors. Yeah, you're right down the street. I promise you, right down the street and around the corner, dude.
That's what she told me.
Right down the street and around the corner. Matter of fact, my post office box is probably up the street from you.
Wait, y'all be seeing each other at the box one day.
One day we're gonna go to the same post office.
And y'all be saying, oh, look at there.
Okay.
Mona, I'm gonna run over here and let my dog out just for a minute. Y'all hang on.
Okay.
Down the court.
I'll try and hold it down.
All right, thank you.
I'll try and hold it down. Matter of fact, I was just over there earlier today. I went to the post office earlier today. Yep. They treated me like a feeble old inmate at the what?
Feeble old man at the hospital.
What?
He told him, he said he was aggravated because they were treating him like he was an old man. And I don't blame him.
Treat him like that though.
You know, he's of a certain age, but he don't act like an old man and he don't look like an old man. You know, he goes to work every day, for crying out loud.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Well, he's not going to work no more now.
Well, don't tell him that.
They're going to send him home.
Mm-mm.
I tried to go back to work. They sent me home.
Did they really?
Yes, they did.
What kind of job did you do?
I used to drive a Metro bus.
Well, no wonder.
What you doing up in here?
Hey, they figured you're gonna die in a minute and take all the people on the bus with you.
No, you ain't coming back up in here. So I had to retire. I had to retire.
I'm so
And
sorry.
I was only 42 years old.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Yeah.
You may have been feeble, but you're like a new man now.
Okay.
I hope so. I
Yep.
hope he is. Bone tired.
Eat right, man. Look at here.
Would
Just
an
for a
old
little
man
while.
sit and watch
Get your
two
strength
women
back.
knit?
Look, let it heal. Would an old man sit and watch two women knit on the internet? Yep, they do.
First of all,
You
Grumpus,
got
let
the
me
only one.
educate
GT
you.
in here. GT
We are
in
not knitting.
Huh?
This is not knitting. This is crochet. Get it right.
And look, I can't even say I'm not knitting because I'm
You're kind of knitting. You're loom knitting.
I'm looming it.
But
Look,
now
I just taught myself how to do this last week.
I think you're doing a fine job.
Yeah, me too.
You need some more yarn?
Nope.
I'm sorry. I had to say it.
Yeah. She asked me, do I need some more yarn? But she sent me a whole box. Took me an hour to show everybody all that yarn she sent me. Do I need some more yarn? But you know what?
I figured you got enough to last at least
Joanne's
6
got
months.
a sale.
Damn, I am surprised you're not up there with them. Well, I think he needs to go to bed or something. You know how them old men are.
What you mean? No, I don't.
I'm talking about what Laura said, Cypress Blue. Robin said, no, you don't need no more
Yes.
yarn.
Look, wait a minute. You can't speak for me about what I need.
Well,
Baby, you don't need no yarn. You just went to the store and bought all that yarn from Joann's and didn't tell nobody that they had a sale. You gonna wait till after the fact to tell us that there was a sale at Joann's. Yeah.
I know somebody who
I was
huge
from that phone call. Yeah.
Hey, you really did me a favor by taking that, honestly.
You did me a favor by giving it to me, honestly. And you gave me some good yarn. You ain't give me no yarn that I can't use.
Look here. Goldcoast Granny don't buy no cheap yarn, okay?
I'm just saying. When people do giveaways, they give away what they don't want. You gave away something that you can use, but you was like, no, I'm a share it. Yeah. You gave away some good stuff.
Yeah.
Because look at this.
Now, mind you, all of it was probably bought on sale.
From doggone Temu. Right?
Yeah.
Now I don't even want to show this one.
Let me see.
This is the one I want to show. This right here. This right here. What I'm going to make with this? What am I going to make with this?
Oh, for the love of Pete. How much yarn is that? About 80 yards?
Girl.
60.
But see, I'm going to have to do a video because I was on the in a yarn crocheting community.
Yeah.
And they were talking about getting an Addy from Temu, and I was like, I bet you I won't. I don't like Temu, from the stuff I've been getting is not good quality stuff.
Right.
Girl, I bought a loom.
Okay. Well, that was
how it came in pieces. I gotta put it together. Look, we playing peg, right? I put it in here and see it's coming out.
And then another one falls out.
That
Girl,
part.
get you some Loctite and put it in there.
You know what? I said I was gonna go and get some
Thank you, Rudy.
What you call it? Super glue.
Yeah. I don't think that'll work.
You don't think it'll work?
Uh-uh.
It's gonna eat it up, huh?
Uh-huh. And I think maybe some E5000 glue. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's a craft glue. You can get it at Michael's.
Okay. I'll look for it.
It works on glass and all kinds of things.
Okay.
Come here. You
and some of these things not even carved in right. You know, I'm like, man.
Yeah, that would aggravate me too.
I'm very aggravated because I waited for a while for this.
I know you did.
And
I ordered from Temu one time and I got this little plastic thing to rinse vegetables in my sink. It sits on the edges of the sink, you know.
Yeah.
That works all right. I mean, it does its job, put it that way. But you can tell it's a 99-cent piece of stuff, you know.
But this right here pissed me off though.
Yeah, that would make me mad too. It would.
Yeah, it really.
But you know,
because the yarn is gonna come off of it.
Yeah.
You know, because the top of it. Look at the top.
Let me tell you what's gonna make you mad is fire.
See that top?
Yeah.
So the yarn is gonna come off of there when you pull it up.
What if you get 89 rows done and then the whole thing comes out? That's gonna make you mad as fire.
You know what? And the more I talk about it, I might send this thing back.
I'll send it back. You can get one. Let me see here.
Yeah.
How big is that one supposed to be?
I'm not for sure because I have a little one as well. It's the same way. I think this is a 36. One's a 36 and the other one is maybe a 40.
Okay. So I guess that means like 18 on one side and 18 on the other. Because it don't look that long. You know what I mean? Oh, is that the amount of pegs or is it inches?
And 35, 70, 71, 72, 73, 75, 76. I guess it's 76. Pegs.
Okay.
Well, anywho, no.
I wouldn't want that.
See, one peg is taller than the other, and
yeah,
I'm like, you know what? I ain't got time to be trying to smash it all up. My wrists already hurt, so y'all really gonna make me hurt even. Yeah.
That's gonna make it more difficult for you to even do anything.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Grumpus.
Good night, Grumpus.
Sleep well, my friend. Sleep well.
I return it, Mona. The pegs are rough. And the yarn will snag too.
Yeah.
There are too many things wrong with it. That part. It is too many things wrong with it.
This is what you need right here. Let me show you this. On this one right here.
That's what I want. I just ordered it. Yep. I just ordered it today.
Because you can make anything you want to on that.
That's what I want. Yeah, that's the lady that I've been following. That's what she used. Okay, and she had 2 projects on one doggone thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, she had a blanket and she was doing a hat.
You
know, she got tired of doing a blanket. It was like, well, I got to do this hat right quick, and she's doing a hat. Okay.
Come back in an hour because I know you all will still be here. Maybe not. You know, I've been trying to get more watch hours on my channel.
Oh, okay.
And last night I was talking to Grumpus and he said, why don't you make a playlist of all of your videos?
Yeah.
I said, Grumpus, do you know how many videos that is?
Okay, said, well, do it 20 hours a piece.
Do what?
20 hours. Like have a playlist that's 20 hours long. And put a name on it, and then have another one that's another 20 hours long. So if somebody can run your playlist, it'll run the 20 hours.
Well, that's what he said he was going to do, is run my playlist for me. And I reckon he did, because I got a lot of views today, more than I normally do. And I don't know what kind of hours I got yet, but I even made one of all my live streams. I figured, well, shoot. And so he said he was playing the regular videos on one screen and the live streams on the other.
Okay, so make a playlist of live stream and another one of videos.
Well, that's what I did. And so if you want to play it and just, put it on mute and let it run.
Yep.
Um,
Don't put it on mute. Turn
No.
it down. Don't put it on mute because it's not gonna count.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Hang on.
Yeah, because I have a
I forgot
TV
the name of
that's
the
not being
playlist, but
used
both of the
anymore.
playlists that has all the videos, the first word in the playlist is all videos for this channel and all live streams.
Okay.
Just the names of the things. So if y'all would do that, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Just let it play and play and play. Because I really do need I need to get them hours up.
Okay.
I've gone down so many, and I'm gonna start posting videos again, even if they're stupid, dumb 1-minute videos. I don't care.
Yeah.
I need to do something on this channel.
Right. And then if you do shorts, your shorts will help you grow
Okay.
because of the way the shorts run now.
Yeah.
Those will help you grow big time. I've been seeing people get a lot of activity with the shorts.
No kidding.
No kidding.
See, and
I've seen people jumping up to 2Ks in just a couple of months from them shorts.
Well, I just went over 2,100 subscribers.
Yep, I saw that.
I usually get between 20 and 25 subscribers a month, even not making any videos at all.
Thanks, Jane Doe.
So it's going to grow. I mean, I would like for it to grow faster, but that's up to me. I've got to start posting videos. That's the reason it's not.
Yeah,
growing.
right,
So,
right.
And I don't know. I got a lot, but I have definitely got bring it back to life somehow.
I keep forgetting to drop my videos. I've been trying to drop the my video because I've been trying to do it at a certain time, and if I miss that time, I don't drop it.
Oh my! Well, don't do that.
Huh? And I've been trying to drop the harvest for the sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
I've been trying to drop it for a couple of days now.
Well, what's happening?
I keep forgetting.
Well, don't forget.
You know. So you don't understand? Look, I forget, girl. I get to do it.
I wish I could. Wait a minute. Something's wrong with this. I got these lights to go up underneath my shelf in the other room back there, and this is not working. And I don't know what's wrong with it.
Does it run by battery?
Yeah. Well, you can charge it. See, with that little thing there.
Okay. Did you charge it?
Yeah, I've been charging it since I started my live stream. It's still not coming on. So I reckon it's broke.
You get I don't have one like that. Mine run by battery.
That's what I want to get next.
Yeah.
Now this one back here. See this one back here? That's lighting.
Yeah.
That was working fine.
Yeah. I have mine in the bathroom.
Oh.
So when you go in the bathroom, the lights will come on. You don't have to turn the light on. It just come on.
Oh,
I have like 5 of them in there.
And does it go off by itself too?
Yeah, it goes off. You better move. It's gonna go off while you in there. Yep.
So you better swing your feet while you're sitting there.
Okay, you better be doing something while you're sitting there because it's gonna go out.
Right.
You don't mind sitting in the dark, it's okay, but you know.
Right. So I think tomorrow what I'm gonna do is go out there and make a video on my garden and the growth that it's done in the past month. Because the last video I posted was about my garden.
Okay.
And then next week, I think I'm gonna start doing, I don't know what day of the week yet, but I want it to be the same day every week. All of the things I made in crochet that week.
Okay.
I want to do updates on that. And then
that's what I don't have on my channel.
And then maybe all of the sale yarn, mystery bags, whatever I buy, I'll show that in that same video because I don't buy enough stuff to make it 2 videos, Not anymore. I've grounded myself from buying a whole lot of yarn at one time because number one, I have too much as it is, and number two, I want to get to where I'm just buying yarn for the project that I'm working on.
Good luck.
I know, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get there.
Good luck. That's what I wanted to do. But it seemed like every time I turn around, there's a sale. I'm there.
Always, yeah.
You know.
Well, and some things, like I go to this website called Little Knits.
Yeah.
And I love their yarn so much. They have all of this hoity-toity,
Thank
very
God.
expensive yarn, but it's
Thank God.
marked down sometimes 70, 80% off.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to resist when they have a great sale on something like Noro or Lane Cashmerino or, I mean, because it's cashmere and freaking merino yarn. I mean, can you imagine how it feels?
Yeah.
And there's one Noro that I want to get that's cotton and cashmere. And I love to crochet with some bougie yarn. I just can't afford all the bougie yarn unless I get it, on sale like that.
Yeah.
Or on these clearance things or whatever. So it's Bernat Velvet Baby for me. Actually, I got these on sale at Joann's over the summer. Remember when I went to Brooksville with Poppy? I bought these at Joann's. Three balls of it for $7.99 a ball. And their regular price is $11.99 a ball. Bought this knitting machine on Amazon. I have not tried it yet, but it is big. Is it like a Centro or an Addy machine?
Yeah. I want to get
Addy's the best.
I'm getting the Jamit.
The what?
The Jamit. I just ordered the Jamit today.
Let me look. On Amazon?
Yes.
Let me look.
Yep, it's an electric Addy.
What? Shut the front door. I need something like that.
And I think I bought the last one. It said it was only one left, and I hurried up and bought it.
Okay, here's one. Is it square? With the round thing?
I didn't buy the square one. No, I bought the round one.
The round one?
Yeah. The round one with this electric.
I need to find one now. I see the square one.
Yeah, I bought the last one, so it might not be on there.
Is it okay? 22. Boy, that Addy Express is kind of
Circle
high.
shape, yes. I got circle shape.
Okay.
It's black.
I'm looking. I don't see one. All I see is a square one. Well, it's a square machine, but the circle's in the center.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I got there.
It's got 48 needles.
Yep.
They got one for $39.99.
Nope.
No.
I paid $89 for mine.
Holy Toledo.
I didn't. I almost bought the one for $127.
Okay.
But I was like, no, I can't do that right now.
So maybe I should put in electric.
Yeah.
Because this one's got a crank on it.
Yeah.
So you do it yourself.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, man. See, I need to get something like that. I don't know how to knit. Let me take that back. I've just lied to you right out. I know how to knit. I suck at knitting.
Oh.
I can't get my tension right. I can't, I don't know how to get it off the needles. And it's always wonky every time I do it. So I don't count, like I'm supposed to. I don't know why I can do it right with crochet and not with knitting. I don't know what the big difference is.
Well,
but I just never had any practice at it.
What I'm doing with the loom is when I go all the way around.
Yeah.
I put a little niche so I don't lose count how many rows I have.
Okay. What are you making a hat with that or?
Yeah, I'm just trying to teach myself how to do this.
Okay.
So I'm at 10, 20. I'm at on my 30th row.
Yeah.
So I'm about to take it off so
Okay.
that I can learn how to take it off the machine and
Oh, okay.
sew it together, whatever, however it go.
How long is it? Your project? Oh, look at there. That ought to be plenty long enough for a hat, shouldn't it?
It should be.
Yeah.
It should be. I mean, just to get, just to learn.
Yeah, just to learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else you could do with it? You could double it and make a ear warmer type thing with it. Like a headband almost.
Well, we'll see.
But that's I like that color yarn. That's kind of an orangey red, isn't it?
Yes.
Kind of like my shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that color a lot.
It says a hot red.
Hot red. Go to bed, son.
Uh-oh.
This boy has not slept. He's almost 16. He ain't slept the whole night since the day he was born.
Wow.
And he really struggles with it. I mean, he might sleep 4 or 5 hours a night, and that's it. And we took him doctor this week to adjust some other medication. He's got his pay attention medicine. And she told me, she said, he's got a really super high metabolism because he's 5'6" and weighs 102 pounds. He could eat all day long and never gain an ounce.
As long as he
might even lose weight.
He'll gain weight if he stops eating.
Yeah. So she said he's got a super high metabolism, and the lack of sleeping might be a symptom of the high metabolism. He doesn't need as much sleep as normal teenagers. Okay. And I'm thinking to myself, listen, I remember being a teenager, and I could have slept for 6 solid days when I was
Look.
Don't wake me up, don't bother me.
Look.
And I could sleep my life away.
I could sleep all day long.
Yeah. But not
now.
Now, if he gets on that game and stays up all night playing that game.
That's what it is.
The next morning, he won't get up.
Oh.
He ain't ready. But now, if he don't get on that game, and I don't let him play it during the week when it's, school week.
Yeah.
I don't let him play it on school days.
Okay.
So, but yeah, on the weekends, he is almost impossible to wake up. It's crazy. But, he gets on that thing at Friday when he gets home from school.
Yeah.
He'll get on that game, and if he don't have
be on there all night, all day and all night.
All day and all night. Eating Takis and popcorn and drinking Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. That Dr. Pepper.
And sunflower seeds. I've walked in there on Monday morning and found sunflower seeds scattered from one end of his bed to the other, all over the floor. And I'm thinking, I know he didn't just spit those out as he was playing the game. I know he didn't. Please tell me that's not what he did.
Would she put down the orange like that, but on legs, no electric? Huh?
Wait a minute. She put down the orange like that, but I don't understand, Laura. I don't understand what you're asking. Bought this knitting machine on Amazon. I've not tried it yet, but it's big. Hey, Hooking Good. Hey, Tina. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in and visiting with us.
Good to see you, Tina. I ain't seen you in a minute, girl. What's happening? How you doing?
Tina said it ain't her fault. That's your fault for not hanging out with us, huh?
I had to take a break. Y'all understand I had to take a break.
I know you did, and I do understand.
But I was on everybody else's live. I just wasn't on my own live.
Right.
I needed a break from me.
Mm-hmm. Having to be in charge of it and
yeah,
doing all that. Yeah, I understand that.
Right.
I understand that. sometimes, you know, before Grumpus got sick, I would tell him, hey, you need to take it this week. I can't do it. I'll show up, but you got to do it.
Right.
And it's really not that difficult, you know, it's just the pressure.
Yes.
For me, it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And for me, and I know you're not in the same situation I'm in, but my family will not leave me alone. They will run, and it drives me crazy to have them stalking me while I'm trying to do a live stream. Hey, mama, I'm hungry. Hey, mama, can I do this? Hey, mama. Hey, mama. And then, you know, Poppy will come in here. What are you dealing? Well, what does it look like I'm doing? You dealing? You know.
Or they get
when you come into bed,
like you on here and not giving them enough attention.
And how often am I on here? Really? You know.
Well, it was every night.
It used to
not
be
every night.
Not every weekend.
Every weekend. When I first met you,
yes,
because I was hanging with you every Friday night.
I know
you would put me to sleep. Sometimes I go to sleep and wake up and you still.
I tell everybody. I said, y'all go look at Cynthia Solo. She's the best supporter you can ever get for your channel. I said, she'll show up when nobody else shows up.
Now I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna go to sleep.
That's what it don't matter.
But I'm there. You running. Right. You running, baby.
That's
Look,
right.
you was running.
And I did. But you know, there was a lot more going on back then, and
it was
COVID, and you know,
whole lot was going on.
Yeah. And
that was my company that I really needed.
And me too. All that was my company I needed too.
Yeah.
Because I was scared to death we were all gonna die.
I was scared to die.
And I didn't.
I was not afraid of.
I didn't want that juju on my kids, you know.
Yeah.
But thank God that's over, huh? Oh my gosh! So let me tell you what my kids and my husband told me today. So my son comes in the kitchen as I'm cooking dinner, and he says, "Hey, Mom, guess what I heard today?" And I said, "What did you hear?" He says, "Well, the news said that walking pneumonia is going around."
Okay, walking pneumonia.
I said, "What?"
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Walking pneumonia, as far as I know, is not uber contagious, right?
Right.
It's a bacterial infection caused by another illness, usually that you get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my husband said, "Yeah, that's right, Charlotte. I heard the same thing on the news." I said, "Let me tell you what I think." Now I'm not a doctor, y'all. Don't take no stock in what I got to say. I'm just an old lady that's been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I told my husband, I said, "I bet you what's happening is these people are getting COVID and it's getting bad enough to turn into a little bit of walking pneumonia, and they're just not calling it COVID because they don't want to hear that word no more."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And because COVID, the virus is not as bad as it once was, and there's more people immune to it, then it's not affecting people like it did when it first slammed into it. You know, it's mutated and it's not as strong. Spanish flu happened the same way. When it hit back in the early 1900s, it was a killing force, just like COVID was. But as more people got immune and as more people died off, I mean, it weakened. The virus weakened as it hung out and infected people and kept having to replicate. So, you know, I think the same thing happened with the COVID.
She said, "I'm back."
Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but it makes perfect sense to me.
It makes a lot of sense to me too.
Don't be telling me walking pneumonia is a contagion and that everybody's going to get the walking
pneumonia. Everybody's getting sick.
No, that don't happen.
Look, I put on my mask when I go out and then get mad at myself when I leave it out in the car when I go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what now? Look.
Can't
be doing that. Can't be leaving it.
Are you still wearing your mask?
Heck yeah. People still coming down with COVID. And and a lot of these jobs is only letting people stay off a week. They don't let them stay off for 2 weeks now. They only stay off a week. So a lot of people go to work still with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And now they got COVID calling the long term.
Oh, the long COVID. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, that.
Well, I believe I've had the COVID probably twice. I believe that my family came down with COVID before it was COVID.
I did.
Before it was a big thing, because
I
all of us
breathing several times.
Yeah, like the month before COVID shut everything down, me and my family, I think it was that January, in fact, we were sick as dogs. I mean, we were in bad shape. They have one confirmed case of bird flu.
Ooh.
No kidding. Why is this not keeping up?
Yeah, they had gave me a nebulizer and
Oh,
they gave me all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, okay, I don't have asthma.
uh-huh.
But when the time came for me,
It helps,
when I
don't it?
really got sick, when I
Yeah.
came down with it, I had the stuff already. I was already ready for it.
Right. We have a nebulizer here because when my son was little, he used to have reactions to chemical cleaners. And we didn't know it, but he was having an asthmatic reaction to the carpet cleaner that I was using.
Mm.
And every time I would use it, he'd have to be in the emergency room getting asthma treatments. Well, I quit using it and the breathing problems went away.
Mm.
Now, I clean in my house with vinegar, with pine sol, and simple green.
Mm.
Those are the only cleaners I will use in my house. Now, if he's not here, I'll use bleach in the bathroom because I don't look. You got to have bleach in the bathroom. That's just all there is to it.
Right.
And I will use Mr. Clean in my kitchen.
Okay.
If he's not here, I'll air the house out before he gets home, and he's fine.
Okay.
Now, I haven't tested him on that since he was little, so I don't know if he's gotten over it or not. But I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah, I was going to say you want to find out.
Right. And of course, now a lot of chemical scents will trigger migraines with him too.
Mm.
Definitely bleach, all kinds of perfumes. I can't do candles in my house or.
Oh, wow.
You know,
I love burning my candles.
And I do too. I love it. Now I can do the like the scent warmers, and I can put essential oil in it. And that don't seem to bother him. He likes lavender and any citrus. I can do citrus scent.
That's good. Lemon is very well.
And yes, I love me a lemon scent. And there's some other scent, and I can't remember what it is, but there's 3 of them he really likes.
Okay, check this out. They got one at Wally World.
Mm-hmm.
That you put in the warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of those candles that melts. Can you use that?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's strong. It's really
it has to be the essential oil ones, though. It can't be the perfume. There's a difference. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
don't use that.
I can do it in my bedroom.
Girl, they got a lemon. Let me go get it for you. I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited now because I really like lemon scents. Oh,
love
there. Case of bird flu at British Columbia. Okay. Look, you know what, Laura? I have met so many folks from Canada lately. I guess because it's getting wintertime and y'all don't have nothing else to do but you two. Because it's so cold there. I can't even imagine living in that freezing cold weather. But, you know, one thing I would wish that I could go see some of the country up there in British Columbia, Nova Scotia, all those places. Because all the pictures that I see are so pretty and so peaceful looking. I wouldn't want to visit any of the big towns. I'd want to see all that nature, you know. We had snow for a day, but now it's gone. I'll be darned. Even when I lived in Virginia, we didn't get snow this early. We didn't get it till the circus came to town. That was usually Oh my gosh, I've got that one. I've got that. Love that one. That's my favorite. That's my favorite one. Let me see I think I've got that one too. Hang on,
That's
let me
the
go see what I
uplift.
got.
Both of them
There's-
got lemon. Both
There's
of them
a
has
green one
lemon in
that
it.
I like too. What's the green one? Hang on.
The green, I didn't get the green one. I got the beige one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it because I can put one down and it has my whole house smelling good.
All right. Okay, I got a whole bunch. These are wonderful, and these are the essential oil ones, the natural ones. Here's the green one I've got. It's bergamot and sage.
Yes.
Oh.
I've been burnt. Yeah, I do have that one. I
Oh,
do.
I love that one.
Yes, that smells so good. Matter of fact, I think that's what I have in my guest bathroom.
The beige one
Yeah.
called Centered.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Ooh, that smells good.
Girl. Look.
Then
Okay.
the
Great
two yellow-
minds think alike. Look at her.
The light
Look
yellow
here.
and the dark yellow.
Look at her. Yeah. Great minds think alike. Oh my
Lemon
God.
and
We got the
mandarin.
same
That is-
stuff.
That is one of my favorite ones. The lemon and mandarin.
Yes.
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 And then what is this one? I forget. Uplifted.
That's
and then
uplift.
It's a lemon and something else.
It's lemon and
Bergamot.
grapefruit.
Oh, grapefruit. Yeah.
Yeah, with lily and musk and poppy pedestal.
This one is amazing, but man, oh man, when I want to be happy, I burn this one right here
Yes.
because it is just.
Yes.
I love those.
this
Those are my,
meal.
and I can use these with his headache problems,
Okay.
and that's how I discovered it
Okay.
because I was walking around their whole aisle, that has all the wax melts in it.
Yes.
And then on the back side was all of these.
Yes.
And so I was reading all the ingredients. I said, I'm going to try this for our house because Murphy, he can't have the other
Right.
kind.
Right.
I bought him a pomegranate one time, and it made him have a headache for 3 days.
Tina,
And I won't never do that again.
you wouldn't know about the wrong
Tina
stuff.
said, hey, Mona, how are your neighbors? They moved the TV, Tina.
I can't watch TV no more. Yeah.
I had it in September before. Oh my gosh. She had snow in September. Oh my goodness. I
She
can't
had
even
what?
imagine that. I don't think I would ever want to live where it snowed in September. But I would love to visit it
Visit
and
what?
admire it,
Admire what?
the snow in September.
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
Been there, done that. No.
Oh, see, I haven't.
No.
I mean, the only snow I've ever experienced was in Virginia when I lived there.
Girl, you ain't look.
And the most snow we ever got was 11 inches at one time.
Look. Man, I remember the blizzard of 78.
In Buffalo?
Huh?
In Buffalo?
I wasn't in Buffalo.
Where were you?
I was in Ohio.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm from Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blizzard is 78.
The blizzard
There was a
of
blizzard
78.
in Buffalo, New York in the 70s.
78.
Was it 78?
Yep.
So, I didn't realize it went all the way across there. Well,
Yep, it sure did. It went all the way down here to Texas.
No way.
Yes, it did.
I'll be
Because when
darned.
we called our friend that lived here in Texas,
Yeah.
and she was saying that it was snowing here too.
Oh my God.
Yep. It went all the way. I think everybody got a little bit of that in 78.
Sounds like it. I
bad-
don't remember
bad
78
blizzard.
very much. But then again, I was only in about the 8th grade. So.
Yep, we sure was.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was in 8th grade and you was in 7th grade.
Well, it depends on which part of 78 it was. But yeah, The wintertime, I was probably in 7th grade.
Yeah, you was in 7th grade.
But now I started school early. So maybe I was in 8th grade. I graduated when I was 17.
From Michigan, it was bad. See, you was there too, huh?
Okay. Wow.
Gina. So
See, now,
we live right around the corner from each other and didn't even know it. Huh.
look there, ain't that something?
Oh,
No,
depends
I
on what
remember
part of
moving
Michigan you
to
live in.
Virginia. I was 35 years old, and we were driving. We had to drive from Georgia to get to our new house in Virginia and move in.
Mm-hmm.
We had a U-Haul behind us. We're driving. I had fallen asleep on the road between the interstate and the town we lived in Virginia. We're driving this long 3-hour road, 2 hours. And I woke up and I looked around and I said, honey, what's wrong with all these trees? He said, what do you mean? What's wrong with them? I said, they're all dead. He said, Charlotte, they're not dead. It's February. They'll get leaves in the spring. But I've lived in Florida my whole life. I had never seen leaves falling off. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had never seen that in my life. And it really, I looked at him and I said, turn this car around, take me back home. He said he wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Say
But
no.
that same week, we had moved in. We didn't have a refrigerator yet. We didn't have anything. So we go out to eat dinner. And we got all the kids with us. And I'm telling you, we turned onto our street to get home. And like somebody had a slushy across the windshield. And I said to him then, I said, what is, because the windshield wipers go in and there's slushy all over the windshield.
Yeah.
He said, that's called sleet.
Yeah.
I said, what sleet? He said, well, that's too hot to snow and too cold to rain.
Yeah.
I said, well, all right then. And that same stinking winter, it snowed 11 inches.
Okay.
11 inches. So what we did was we went outside and we made snow babes.
And angels.
We put the boobs on the snow babe. We painted bikinis on her. And we put out umbrellas in the snow and a lawn chair. We had a blast with the snow.
I guess y'all did. Oh my God.
I even put a flamingo out there.
Awesome.
That was my protest, my Floridian protest for having to live in Virginia.
So you want a flamingo. Forget all this noise. I'm in Arizona now. Oh,
and that's the first time I'd ever seen snow in my life.
Look, and we're not far from each other now. Nah, we're kind of far away from each other now because I'm at the bottom of Texas. You up there in Arizona.
Closer than you are, Tina.
Yeah.
Because it's only about 6 hours from my house to your house, I think.
Yeah. You're in Mississippi, yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mississippi is a geographical anomaly. It's 6 hours from every single IKEA that I ever wanted to shop at. There's one in Houston, there's one in Atlanta, and there's one in Jacksonville, Florida. And I can't get to none of them. Not without a U-Haul van and a weekend vacation. So there's that. You're in southern Arizona, but Texas, yes, it is a huge, huge state. How many days do you think it takes to get across Texas, Mona?
I was told it takes a day and a half or 2 days or something like that.
Of solid nonstop driving?
Yeah.
Good.
That's what I've been told. I haven't did it. Go all the way across. I haven't really been nowhere. I've only been to Dallas and here. I haven't been to Austin or I went to San Antonio. Yeah, okay. I've been to San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2.5 hours.
Okay. Okay. I know somebody who lives in San Antonio, but I would never stop there and visit them.
Oh, dog.
It's my ex-sister-in-law. I never liked her even when she was a kid.
Oh,
But,
wow.
you know, that is what it is. Some people you like, some people you don't.
That's how it goes.
But I can be polite whether I do or not. She cannot. Two. What's two, Tina? Remind me. Oh, Lord. Oh, she said 2 days. Okay, 2 days. Okay. That makes sense.
2.
You know, me and Poppy are thinking about planning a trip next summer. I don't know if summer's the best time to go. I'll have to get advice from folks, but I want to go to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I want to drive there because I don't want to miss anything along the way. You know, I want to make it one of those
like a week,
like an exploration.
So you can stop at places and look at stuff, and you know,
that's what I'd like to do.
Yeah,
and I want to eat my way around Santa Fe.
Yeah, take a week.
Yeah,
it takes 2 days to go from one side of Texas to the other side, and then you're gonna stop along the way and stuff. So yeah, I would take a week or 2.
Well, that's what I was thinking about doing. At least a week, maybe more.
Right.
You know,
I'm looking at the more part.
Yeah, 2 weeks would be great. I would like to, honestly, I'd like to get a camper, like one of them RV things.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, and do it that way because we want one anyway.
Right.
So why not? And we got a truck. We got a truck that runs good. It would get us there and back. So, and it would pull a camper.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound like a fun vacation? And then the next year, maybe we could go to Yellowstone and I could see all of Yellowstone.
Girl.
That's where I want to go more than
Angela is over there in Yellowstone right now, and it is so beautiful.
Who?
Angela. Her name is Angela. No matter what is her name now. Living, and she used to be Angela Delight Canvas.
Okay.
That was her name before, but she didn't changed it. So now she's out driving, and she's over there at Yellowstone right now. And if I tell you, I wanted to jump through the screen.
Yeah, and just look at everything.
Yeah. Okay. And she's walking all over the place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I sure hope she's got some bear spray.
Look.
I'm so scared of bears.
I don't even think she thought about it.
Well, I hope she does. That is one place I would love to see. And I want to see, okay, my son and his girlfriend last winter went to Mount Zion National Park. I think it's in Utah. Let me check. Mount.
I want to go with you. Let's make it a girls' trip.
Wouldn't that be fun?
With her husband. She going to Santa Fe with her husband.
Oh, I am going to Santa Fe with my husband, but I don't have to go anywhere else. I can leave him home for a trip. Okay, Zion National Park, open year-round. He was there in the wintertime, and they were hiking with snow all over them. I got a picture of it.
Girl, I don't go nowhere with no snow.
Zion National.
That's why I'm right here. Because when Angela said it was 37 degrees, I was like, you know what? Enjoy, because I ain't going over there.
Oh, wow. It was 37 in Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Just the other day?
Wyoming or wherever. I think that's where it's at. That's where she was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's in Utah. It's in the southwestern corner of Utah is where that Zion
Okay.
National Park is. It is so stinking beautiful.
Oh,
So
wow.
beautiful. And he went to some other places along the way. They went to somewhere around Las Vegas where they have these mines, the old gold mines and silver mines and stuff.
Oh,
He went there, and they had a great vacation.
my
Of course,
hubby
they
will
flew
stay
out
home
there. I'm
too.
not flying nowhere.
Well, I want to go to Las Vegas in March.
Yeah, you'll have fun there, I think.
Yeah, my sister's talking about she ain't gonna be able to go.
Oh
So I'm
no.
like, you know what?
Well, you ought to go and look up Tom and his wife, Maria.
Tom,
Um,
the cook.
Keto cook. Yeah,
Yeah.
he lives out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. And
Awesome.
I think he plays in the band out there at one of the hotels.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Plays
I
the
got to
drums.
go and check it out then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think. And it's
I got to check and see if everybody else gonna pull out too. So I'm gonna have
I
to
hope
change my
not.
who all gonna go.
Were you planning to fly or drive?
We was gonna fly there because it's like everybody's coming from different places.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah.
my sisters was
Mhm.
supposed to meet up there.
Okay. That'll
I
be
have a lot
fun.
of sisters. I know. I invited myself with you. Yes, you
Well, look
did.
there.
Yes, you did. She did invite herself.
You and Tina can go and have a girls'
Yeah.
week.
Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. Tina say, I'm going too. I'm going to Vegas with you. Okay.
Man, I went to Vegas once. My daughter got married in Vegas. And
Oh,
now and I didn't want to go. Oh my gosh, I did not want to go. Well,
and
she bought the plane tickets and said, "You are my mother and you cannot skip out on my first wedding, my only wedding, whatever." I said, "Well, I agree with you. And I guess I'll go now that you bought the ticket, but I ain't going to like it."
oh wow. Let me see. I
Well,
think
I'll
in
tell you,
January I probably start looking for my flight to go.
it came about. We went, the wedding was beautiful. It was we had a wonderful time. But it was so exhausting for me because there was so much activity everywhere around you. I mean, you could look this direction or this direction and this direction, and something was going on. Lights everywhere, noise everywhere. And I'm used to living here in this quiet little sleepy beach town with nothing like that. I mean, a siren goes by and you're like, oh crap, what was that? You know. And but it was a fun trip. I really enjoyed Fremont Street, which is where Old Vegas is.
Okay.
There was some crazy stuff happening over there. Street shows, street performers. It was almost like a circus. Some of the dancing girls from the strip, you know, they would go out there. Well, see, what they were doing was making money because they would take a picture with you and you had to pay for it.
Right.
So I didn't do that because I figured I could take a picture myself.
Take your own picture.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great time. We went to one of the shows, the Cirque du Soleil type show. That was really nice. The food was really good. But I'll tell you the best time that me and Poppy had while we were there. This is hilarious. We stayed at the Stratosphere, which is at the very end of the strip. And it's this really tall hotel that has a roller coaster at the top of it. And I went on the roller coaster. It was so much fun. And you can see for miles and miles and miles around at the top of this hotel. And but I was tired the next night and I didn't want to go anywhere and I didn't want to do nothing. And I asked Poppy, I said, hey, can we just go back to the hotel room and sleep? And he said, yeah, let's go. So we get back to the hotel room, we get a shower and we hopped in the bed, we turned the TV on, and all of a sudden I heard this noise and it sounded like this. Ah! I looked at him and he looked at me and I said, what the heck was that? He said, I don't know. I said, where'd it come from? He said, it sounded like it was coming out that window over there. So we opened the window. Now it's daytime, probably maybe 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the summertime. Okay. And we opened the window and we waited a little bit and all of a sudden you'd hear it again. It was people bungee jumping off the side of the building. So me and Poppy sat there and watched for about an hour and a half all these bozos jumping off the side of the building and screaming as they went.
Oh my God.
That was big fun for us. Hey, Barry, how you doing? Thanks for coming in tonight. How's them
How
kitty
you
cats
doing?
doing?
Look, Tina says she got married in Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
I did the big shot that's on the. Yeah, that is so fun, isn't it? See, I love roller coasters. I've always loved them. And that is one thing. If there's a roller coaster within 50 miles of me, I've got to go get on it. Those
I don't
cats
do
are
roller
getting on my
coasters anymore.
nerves.
Not bad.
You know what? They do that sometimes, don't they? Get on your nerves.
Those cats are getting on my nerves. The ha.
How many are there? All total, Barry. Hey, do you have a link that you could send Barry? Because I don't know his address.
Talking to me?
Yeah,
A link
yeah.
for
The stream. Can you do that?
the stream?
Yeah, can you like forward it? Because I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you have his address?
No, I don't know who Barry is.
Oh, you don't? Never mind then. Never mind. Wrong group of folks. Wrong group of folks. I'm sorry.
Hey, who's Barry?
Barry, put your stinking email address up here and I'll send you a link to the live stream. You can meet Mona.
Yeah, how about that?
Don't make me count this late at night. You're about to hit the hay. All right, well, next time then. That's all right. How many do you think there might be? Give me a little estimate. He's got kittens at his house, and they're absolutely adorable. And if I lived close enough to him, I'd go get half of them.
You can have these over here, and it's not a lot. It's only like 4 of them.
Only 4.
Babies.
Really?
Kittens.
Are they
And a
crazy?
mama.
I don't want the mama.
Look.
Not unless she fixed. I'm going to bed.
Just
Good
had
night.
babies. How she fixed?
Good night, Laura. Good night, Laura. Thank you so much for visiting with us tonight.
Good night. I enjoyed you.
Maybe I would just come get the mama and have her fixed now. We got to get our newest Halloween kitty fixed.
Uh-oh.
Violet has made an appointment, but I'm not sure when it is. And I forgot to ask her that this afternoon because I wanted to know.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to show you this.
What?
This is what I got for Temu, too.
What the devil is it?
That's where you put it in your plant and take and wrap it around there, and then you take this and put on top of it. And
it's a plant pole.
Yeah.
I wonder, is it filled with moss? Is that what's on the inside of it, or is it is it just plastic?
No, it's moss.
Moss, okay. I've got some moss poles here, but see this plant here? Back behind me, look. That one?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to put that one on a pole.
Yeah. Temu.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. Or actually, I don't really want it on a pole. I want to leave it in the bucket that it's in. And then what I want to do is have it climbing something. And I've seen some of those things on Amazon where they're like wire trellises almost that you can put in the pot.
Yeah,
2
Dollar Tree.
outdoor cats, 5 indoor kittens, 3 indoor adult cats, plus the 1 outdoor cat. The sorry ass previous renters will be. Oh no. Oh, hey, Big Matt. That's a bunch of cats. You got more than I got. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11.
8.
See, now, I would have me a backyard cat sanctuary if I could get them all fixed. I might do that. Of course,
So you get them all fixed.
in my neighborhood, in my city, there's a cat or an animal ordinance. And each home is only allowed to have 4 of each kind of pet. So you can have 4 dogs, 4 cats, 4 chickens, 4 whatever. Can't have more than that.
Ooh, a bit, Matt. I haven't seen you in a minute.
I know, right?
Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute either. It's been about a year.
How you
What's
doing
up,
out
Big
there? Look, the last video I saw that Big Matt did, he had a donkey braying on his channel. He took a video of this donkey just, it was so stinking loud.
Oh, wow.
It was funny though, because you know how donkeys are. They just want attention.
Yeah.
My dad's got one that lives in the pasture next to his house. It's his pasture, but he kind of lets my cousin keep her donkey and horse in there. And the donkey's name is Petunia. I've been around. I've just been being quiet. Well, you know, sometimes I've been quiet for a while too, hadn't I? Not tonight. Well, I've been on here for just about 2 hours now. So I'm giving a 4-minute warning.
All righty then.
Okay?
Yes.
All righty, because I know you're starting to look tired. You ain't rocking yet, but
you was waiting for me. I was rocking. To be honest,
I didn't see you rocking.
Yeah, I was rocking. I was rocking.
You know, I do that when I'm sleeping. I mean, when I lay down to go to sleep, I'll rock back and forth. Poppy thinks I'm rocking.
Email down before chat scrolls too fast.
That email down before.
I didn't even see the email.
I didn't see it either. Hey, Barry, go ahead and email it to me. Email me at gulfcoastgranny@gmail. Okay, and that way I'll have it for next time. That sounds good. Because you'd like Barry. I think so. I like Barry. But anyhow, Barry just moved into.
You like Barry? I like Barry.
Yeah, I do like
Mona
Barry.
was definitely rocking.
He's a very kind man. Hey, any man who likes cats has got to be a decent human being. You know?
Really?
Yes.
Because my dad got a bunch of cats.
Is he a decent human or no?
Well, he used to didn't like animals.
Well, that happens, you know, when men get old, when all of us get old, like really old, we start getting nicer to humans and animals because we're trying to get into heaven.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Just tell me next time. I know why you're doing this. You're just trying to get into heaven.
Okay. Oh, that's what he. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Well, Mona, thank you so much for coming up here and keeping me company. I don't think I could have done this for so long without your help.
Oh, well, you're welcome anytime. Anytime.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking about doing a crochet and chat once a week.
Okay.
It's not going to be for, you know, it's not going to be one of them all-nighters. I don't want to do those anymore.
Okay, me either.
So maybe 1.5 to 2 hours at the most. And then I'll be done.
Okay.
But, and then, of course, me and Grumpus always go live. We alternate every other week. Now that he's in good shape, I'm going to do this weekend, Saturday night at about 10 o'clock. And then Grumpus is going to take over and do the next weekend. Okay. I'm giving him an extra week to, you know, come back to his senses.
Yeah, I can't promise Saturday nights. I'm getting fast.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm getting fast on Saturday nights.
I get it. And then I don't want to do nothing on Sunday night because that's when Mona goes live on Sunday nights, y'all. Usually about 10 o'clock? Mona, or is it 11?
11,
11.
11 Central, 12 Eastern.
Yeah. And she has a fun time over there with Miss Felicia and Robin and Georgia Peachnut Gardner. Felicia is Fr. Humphrey. Y'all go ahead and hey, Jane Doe, if you're in here and you want to throw them links up for those folks, please do. Because I love all of them.
You getting ready to leave up out of here. Now you telling her drop some links.
Well, it's okay. She can drop them and people will find them. Just give me a minute.
Oh,
there she
Poor
is.
Jane.
She's fast.
Jane.
Look, Miss Jane Doe don't mess around. You hear me? She don't mess around. She knows how to get the job done. I love Miss Jane Doe. But I love all of y'all. Thank you so much for coming in. Mona, you're the best.
Thank
What
you.
you got to say, my dear?
It takes patience to be in the garden.
All right. Take care, everybody. Oh, for goodness sakes.